Yo, people, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. And yeah, we're back again with another review slash preview show of the Premier League, people. And joined by Prime again. Thank you for Prime for joining once again, people. We are live. We are live. I know you've been in a good mood. Obviously, Shamrock Rovers as well won today. So I saw that as well.
Light
Won
work,
3-0 as
light
well.
work, light work. Hey, we didn't concede like a certain London club, But I should be afraid of Chelsea. Ooh.
Is that the last Conference League game?
Yeah, next week at the Bridge. We've qualified. Chelsea have qualified, so hey, we're just playing for pride at this point, bro. Showcase the league. Johnny Kenny, I keep telling people, play that high line with the Sassy at the back, and we'll show them levels. So, I'll be there.
I was talking to Melon today. He told me it was a 3:30 kickoff. I was like, what the hell? What the actual hell? I was like, 3:30 kickoff. I was just like, there's people in school. There's Chelsea fans in school that are trying to watch the rest of the game on the bus, like on their bus home from school, bro.
I didn't even watch the game. I'll be so real. I was just like, nah. I actually tried because I was like out and stuff, right? And I actually tried, and I tried joining the Discord, and with the rain and all of that, I was just like, whatever, cool. I'll just get home. I don't care. And I got home after the game, so whatever is what it is. Apparently, we played a bunch of academy kids, and we won comfortably in minus 10-degree weather. So it is what it is.
Yeah, he was always going to win that. Big up to Musty, big up everyone, like and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, people. Make sure to like the video. Anyone know if live football tickets are legit? Depends where you're getting them from. Depends where you're getting them from, bro. Like
live football tickets.
In terms of if you're getting them from a club website, then they're going to be legit. If you're getting them from a third-party site, I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. Because I've been told that third-party sites are good for away tickets and stuff, but I've never tried because I just don't trust people. There's always when you go West Ham, there's always some weird people selling tickets outside the stadium. So there's that for West Ham. It's like, oh, we've got free tickets. It's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. But speaking of Chelsea, obviously we did talk about Omar Sham yesterday, but bro, you're going into Brentford at home, but you did beat the scum on Sunday quite comfortably. Obviously, you beat Omar's team. How did you feel after that? It was expected, business as usual.
Yeah, bro. The 2 goals we conceded early, whatever, to Correa slipping is what it is. I still think Sanchez should have saved the second, but I'm not worried. I'm more worried about the 3rd goal we conceded because that's just us typically falling asleep. And if you want to sustain a title challenge, these are one of the things why I'm concerned that I'm not concerned. I don't believe we actually will. You can't fall asleep like that if you want to sustain a title challenge. But we won the game as we're expected to. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of a change in mentality because even though I don't treat Spurs as a serious threat, I don't really care. But in terms of this squad and the fan base, etc., maybe this can be a bit of a turning point because no one expected us not to come back and win that game. I messaged Sheik when we were 2-0 down. We'll win this game 4-2. No one expected us to lose this game. And maybe that's because we always beat Spurs regardless. But if this was last season, the season beforehand, I don't... Actually, maybe we still win the game because it's Spurs. But I don't think we win it in that dominant manner.
Yeah.
We were actually... The scoreline doesn't reflect how dominant we were against them. And I don't know. Can a bit of a change? Who knows? We play Brentford this weekend at the Bridge, which is good because we struggle against them, but at least it's at home now, and they don't have the best away record this season, so that could be an advantage for us. The crowd behind us. Then we play Everton the following week. I think it's at Goodison. I'm not entirely sure. Our record against Everton is poor in recent years, so get those 6 points. And then we should relatively be unbeaten until the end of December when we play Man City. And if we can beat Man City, regardless of their form, going into that game, then after that game, ask me how I feel about the title. and it might be a
Yeah.
bit different. But as of right now, there's too many concerns that I look at of because I see Arsenal fans and Liverpool fans keep saying, "Why aren't you just throwing chest?" Because I know what it's like to actually win a title. I'm not like an Arsenal fan who gets gassed because of a few games. Big up, Steve, for rating. I'm not going
Oh
to get
shit.
gassed because of a few games. I'd rather. I need to wait and see. I need to show to me you guys can go on this big run. We've won 6 games on the bounce now in all comps. It's the first time Chelsea have done that since 2022. Show me that you guys can do these things consistently. Show me that we can go unbeaten until we play Man City. Show me you can beat Man City. I know they've been poor this season, but in terms of that mental block, can you actually beat a big side? Can you actually turn up when you're expected to? Because we were expected to beat Man City. We didn't. We were, I guess, considering the form Arsenal were in, I guess people could say we were expected to beat Arsenal, even though they were still considered better than us in terms of the last few years. We were expected to try and beat Arsenal. Liverpool at Anfield, I think we should have got a draw if not for Sanchez being Sanchez. So beat Man City, then I'll believe we can at least push to the end of the season in a title race. If we don't win it, cool. I'm not gonna be mad per se. I mean, I might be angry at Sanchez depending on how he fucks it up, but
Yeah.
in terms of everything else, I won't necessarily be too mad. Like these players have shown a lot so far. If people were to tell me a year ago we'd be in a title race, I would not have believed it. But if you would have told me a year ago that we should comfortably be in top 4, I'd believe it because how poor we were managed by Poch. Last should have been the year where, we were in a fake title race and then fall off, and then go into this season being ready to actually push. We wasted a year with that manager, bro. But I'm talking, so what are your thoughts on the game?
No, listen, I agree with you. Like, shout out to Steve for the raid, as you said earlier. Shout out to Steve for the redirect every
Steve.
time. Shout out to Steve as always. With that game, as you said, no one expected Tottenham to actually get over the line. Like, I even said it yesterday. Like, even Paul Merson said it in the studio. He was like, Chelsea will still win." And Tottenham were 2-1 up at halftime. And everyone thought Chelsea would still win because not only is it Tottenham, so the form you are on right now, what Tottenham typically are, what this fixture typically is. Every time I watch Tottenham, it's just like I just watched a Rangers game with them. It's just typical. They have even a moment of magic or a moment of bozo-ness that actually decides the game where most of the time it's just them being a bozo, but then they can always pull it out of the bag in terms of a goal or two because they have some form of attacking threat time when they have space. But Chelsea always look comfortable. Like, so as much as Tottenham press, much as Tottenham play high at the pitch, try and suffocate teams and all that, you guys have too many technical players to even play through that. Apart from Sanchez. Sanchez, the only one under pressure that really is messing up. I know Badiashile had an uncomfortable first half, but then that kind of changed in the second half. But Robert Sanchez kept giving the ball away. Kept giving the ball away. Other than that, Caicedo was great under pressure. Lavia in the first half was great under pressure. Enzo Fernandez, great again. Obviously, the wingers on the day, like Sancho and Neto, were decent. Obviously, Jackson didn't have his greatest game. But at the same time, he didn't need to. He didn't need to at the same time because he still got over the line. Cole Palmer had a great second half, even though he didn't. You didn't really see him in the first half, but in terms of the second half, he took that game by storm. Took that game by storm. He sent a lot of Tottenham players packing, just left them skanking all over the pitch. And to be honest, when we like we're talking about the title race, I've said basically like every show I've been on, end of February, if you guys are still there, you're in a title race. Because I'm not a man at the moment. I know like Chelsea doing real well right now, and people be like Chelsea doing well for a minute, but it's still December. December is still not that long from when the season started. Like it's still very early in. We're not even halfway into the season yet, and we're talking about a new team entering a race that we never expected them to be in. Rather than the fact that you knew Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal were always going to compete for one, despite the fact that City and Arsenal have been faltering this season, especially City. But that we're going to wait to the end of February. We'll wait to the end of February. I'm assuming you're confident going into the Brentford game then.
Yes. Yeah, I am. I know they're a bogey side for us and stuff. I understand that. And Wissa and Mpoema are in brilliant form. Actually, even Shard as well. But if we are actually this run we have, Brentford and Everton are the two big tests in terms of our past record against them. I don't think we've beaten Brentford since they've got promoted to the Prem.
Mm.
So even though I understand our record against them, I'm confident in terms of what we've been doing this season. You know, if I trust us to be able to break them down, and if it ends up being a basketball game and we have to go machine for machine, I trust us to outscore them.
Yeah.
Nicholas Jackson, yeah, he had a mixed game against Spurs. To be fair, I think he played well from like an all-round game perspective. It's just a shame he didn't round up with a goal. But you can see he kept trying, and the fact that he came off and that he was angry with himself, and he didn't play against Southampton, and he was angry he couldn't get in on the act in terms of the goals as well. I think it's at a boiling point now. He's going to start exploding with goals again. So either Brentford or Everton are expecting him to go crazy and bag. But yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not. If this is real and we actually are title challengers and we're going to push for this, then we should be able to handle Brentford and beat them. I'm not saying it should be we're going to batter them or anything, but a 1-0, a 2-1, I'll take that all day.
7 o'clock on a Sunday is crazy. That's a crazy kickoff time. What the fuck is going on there? There's 2 games at 7 o'clock on a Sunday. It's fucking stupid, man. But
who's the other game on Sunday?
Southampton Spurs is the live one.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be the Bozo Gene derby right there. Like you're just literally just watching 2 teams about to fuck up and just make mistakes, playing up from the back. So that should be a fun watch for people that hate their lives. But with the Chelsea game, like I think you guys will get over the line against Brentford. They've got one of the worst away records in the league. It's mainly their home form that's been keeping them up there. Obviously, as you said, Mbeumo and Wisa on good form. But if this does end up a basketball measure, as you said, like Chelsea are more clinical as a team. Like as much as Mbeumo's been decent, Wisa's had a great season as well as Mbeumo. Kevin Shard scored a hat trick after doing fuck all for Brentford so far. Even saw a Brentford fan complaining that Shard was starting, and then there was like the one game where he actually complains about him, he scores a hat trick. So fair play to him. And that was against Leicester, and they beat Newcastle at home, but they also lost to Villa away and stuff like that as well. Like these are the kind of results that Brentford are capable of. So as much as they're having a good season, it's mainly because of their home record. They've not lost at home. They've not lost at home yet. I think they've got the best home record in the league. So I expect Chelsea to go over the line, but yeah, I'm not a title race yet for me, but we'll come to that maybe end of February. But there is a game that is also on Sunday, and it's people are probably looking forward to it for all the wrong reasons, because this could end up being a poor quality match. Manchester City versus Manchester United. Oh my day, Man City at home, Etihad Stadium. Bro, with Man City's form, yeah, like away to Juventus, their draws to Palace, and then Man United just going over the line against Victoria Pleasant or whatever the fuck they're called. Where do you see this going?
I said a few weeks ago when Amram got appointed, I said this to a Kevin on his channel, that United should be confident going into that game because City were in poor form and City are now even worse. The problem is, though, United haven't done well under Amram, which even that's not necessarily even all Amram's fault, to be fair. The players are bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I know Amram hasn't had the best of starts, and maybe some United fans are trying to get a bit like impatient. But if he wants to build time, there'll be no better way than just beating Man City. If he beats Man City, then he can lose the next like 2 months and they'll be fine. He just needs to beat Man City. So I don't know. But then Man City, as bad as they've been, I think they're only like one result away from just bouncing back, which is crazy. I think Pep just needs to stop being stupid and just do the simple things right. Do the simple things, and then City will be fine. So I don't know, because you you don't know from City when the next. That's why I've kept saying they'll be fine, because the next result they could just win and then they'll explode again. So I don't know. They've lost like 10 on the bounce, which is crazy.
Yeah. Bro.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna say United win, but I really don't know, bro.
Low-key, I think United win. But this is one of them games where it's like under Solskjaer, where they got that odd win at the Etihad. Well, Solskjaer had a good record at the Etihad, actually, but like it's that odd win where they get a result against one of their big rivals, like they did at home with under Ten Hag, in his first season against Man City and stuff like that. It's going to be one of them games where I think City are now become unstuck at home. I think that Tottenham game was kind of coming in a way, in the sense that they were waiting for a battering with the way they were defending. So I think the City home record thing doesn't really scare anyone now. But Man United are capable of this one odd result that gets their fan base gassed up for the next few weeks and calls everyone like the prodigy of football. Where they'll be like Ruben Amorim this and Marcus Rashford this and Bruno Fernandes this. It's going to be one of them games. It's going to be one of them games where it's going to be like a 3-2 Man United or some shit where Man City will give it a go, but they'll find a way to fuck it up, and Man United will score like an early goal or some shit, and they'll run the game by just pretty much defending and staying organised throughout the whole match. Because I can see Haaland getting frustrated. I can see like one of their midfield. I can see Gundogan having a stinker, giving away the ball constantly, and their defense just fucking up as soon as the attackers run at them with pace. It's one of them games where I can just see Man United getting over the line for whatever reason, and their fan base will think they're back, and they'll probably lose whatever game they have next. Whatever Man United game they have next after this, they'll lose it and they'll beat City. That's what Man United do. Back down to reality after one result. That's where I see them going. But Man United win. Yeah, Man United win. 4:30 kickoff. 4:30. This Manchester derby shit, man. Manchester derby hasn't been entertaining in fucking years, man. This derby is so shit now. I'm sorry, but it used to be decent. It used to be decent, man. Now I'm just like, nothing happens in this game. Nothing happens in this game. There's all this hype, and then it's just your standard football match. It's not two teams giving it a go. It's like these two teams can't be good at the same time either. Because Man United haven't been good in this City reign. And as soon as City were getting good, Man United were falling off. So this could be one of their matches, man. It's going to be one of their matches. Rashford throw on goal. He gets out on goal, and then people think he's back. That's what I think, anyway. But Man United, man, they just got over the line against Victoria Pleasant as well. I don't even know who that is.
1-0 down. Like, I get it. I don't know. I don't think what I'm doing is a bad idea, to be fair. I think like he's just truly trying to expose all the bad players, because he could easily just find a system to make it work, and then they can start winning games and go on a manager bounce. So I think he's doing the smart thing. Just expose everyone so he can get them out. Now, will that cost him his job?
Nah.
I don't even mean this season. I mean next season, because he'll be under then immense pressure, because he won't have the excuse of it's a half season or we have bad players or whatever. You're in your second year. You have to start making it work now.
Yeah.
So
if they don't rebuild and in the summer, and he has a similar amount of players and they're making the same mistakes, he's going to be under pressure. He's going to be under pressure. It's the second season thing at Man United all over again. Like, even though Ten Hag somehow survived the second season, I don't know how, but it's going to be one of them ones where Amorim could afford to make the mistakes now, and I think he's doing the right thing. Obviously, what he's done straight away that Ten Hag didn't do is stick to his system. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't fall back on what you were meant to be known for. Stick with what you know. This whole three in the back, the 3-4-3 stuff. Like, stick to it and expose the players the right way, because then you'll see who's not right for your system, who's not the level, etc. And you're kind of seeing it already. I think everyone expected the players that we thought were going to falter anyway. So I think he'll still beat City though. Just they'll sit back a little bit deeper and Just keep it tight and see where break them down. They'll just pass side to side, and their centre backs will be having more shots than their strikers. It's gonna be one of them games. Speaking of shit teams on Sunday, Spurs play Southampton on Sunday. You was at Southampton away, like not that long ago, like and then you beat Tottenham. Thoughts?
Southampton will beat Spurs. The reason
You
why I
reckon?
was so confident about the Southampton game is because they had a lot of players injured and suspended. Dibbling, no Lallana, no Paul Onuachu, no Taylor Howard-Bellis. All
No
their
doubt.
big guns were out. That's why I expected us, even with our B side, to just batter them. Dibbling's back. Bro, just Dibbling alone against that Spurs midfield and defense. It's going to be easy, bro. It's going to be a massacre. I think I'm going to say 3-2 Southampton. Southampton have actual goals in them. Spurs can't defend. Yeah, like how long does Ange now have?
He just drew to Rangers as well. And they didn't even deserve to draw. They deserved to lose the game. Like, they were lucky. Lucky Kulusevski bailed them out again. I thought Kulusevski, man, this guy would be out of a job right now. This guy would be out of a job, man. Kulusevski's generally been the standout out of everyone in that team. Werner got hooked off at half time. Typical. So typical.
What,
Werner,
against
man.
us?
Against Rangers.
Oh, I was thinking, I didn't even
Rangers,
notice he played against Chelsea. I'll be real.
No, he came on a sub against Chelsea. He came on the right. He begged for Son to square the ball to him for an open goal. Bro, you would have missed that. Like, Son should have taken a shot. There's a reason why you didn't get the ball, mate. There's a reason. Big reason, bro.
Yeah, this is what he was doing at Chelsea. But again, like, you want your money back. You want to bring back Mount, okay?
Get to the musty, bro. The guy's a troll. The guy's a troll.
I mean, we already have a water boy in Dewsbury Hall. We don't need another one.
I forgot Dewsbury Hall was there. I forgot Dewsbury Hall was at your club.
You got an assist today. Got an assist today for
fair play.
For Renato Vega's goal from a header from a corner. So, you know.
Fair. They're keeping them conference league minutes ticking.
Dewsbury Hall, I said we're gonna flip him in a couple of years. I'm not Chelsea fans who are angry about how he plays. I don't care, bro. We're flipping him to West Ham. No offense. In a couple of years. So
I'd take him though. I'd take him. I like him as a player. So I'll take him out of the club. But I can see the Southampton Spurs game being similar to what you said. But my whole thing is with Southampton is they make so many mistakes playing out from the back as well that I don't know whether they'll win the game. But I think they might take a point just because Tottenham are Tottenham. But Southampton just struggling to play out from the back. They got Flynn Downs back. They gave Liverpool a good game. When they play against a team with space, it's just a clash of styles sort of thing. It'll be like a basketball match again. It'll be a fun game to watch, just for the neutral standpoint. It won't be much quality in the game. That'll mainly come from either Tyler Dibbling or Kulusevski on the pitch. Flynn Downs is a good player, but listen, this manager for Southampton, he was never made for the Premier League. But neither were half their defenders, apart from Harwood Bellis. Yeah, I'd say 2-2. I'd say 2-2 on that one. I'm going to preview the West Ham game on Saturday, people, on Saturday. So we'll talk about that on Saturday. But
we can talk about though El Sakiko. You lost El Sakiko.
Brother, I've already talked about that shit. I've already talked about it, bro.
Yeah,
there's nothing else to talk about when it comes to it, bro.
Do you think he's going to get sacked this season? Do you think he'll ever get bad enough to get him sacked? Is what I mean.
I think eventually, yeah. I just think it'll be but by the time it happens, it'll probably be too far gone at that point. Probably be like early January or some shit. Because at this point, bro, he was one game away from getting sacked. And he should have been sacked after Leicester, but he begged for his job and he kept it. So now that he's kept his job and he won a game again, we'll probably lose to Bournemouth, probably lose to Brighton at home. and then he'll beat Southampton to keep his job again. That's what will probably happen because those are our next 3 games. So it's going to be just a constant loop until it prolongs into the fact that he goes on a convincing losing streak, which is kind of annoying in itself. But it is what it is. It is what it is. At this point, who cares? At this point, who cares? Just let the club go up in flames, brother. Every time I watch this club, just piss me off. Just piss me off. We've got Bournemouth away. Bournemouth away. This is a fixture we never really. Well, I say never really get a result in. That was more under the Eddie Howe days, but they're playing really well under Iraola. So I expect to lose that game. But just finish the job. Finish the job. Get over and done with, man. Get over and done with, man. You don't like when you put it down. It's like putting down the dog. It's like waiting for it until it becomes blind and deaf. No, just shoot it in the face. Just shoot it in the face. Just get the job done. Get the job done.
You're speaking like how I was under Poch and Potter and Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every football fan's experienced my pain at one point. I've experienced it all my life. Basically experienced it all my life. Just
I don't know how you handle it, bro. Like
it's when you just become numb to pain and you get all your anger out on football. So you don't take it out on the rest of your life.
I don't know how you deal with it. And also, you're an England fan as well, and you don't even have a release there, bro. Crazy.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about England. I don't give a shit. Moving on, though. Moving on. Arsenal face Everton at home. Easy pickings for Arsenal?
Yeah. Everton are in good form, to be fair. So they've won the last few games, I think. So, Arsenal should still win this game. But when it's Arsenal, should doesn't always work. So, who actually knows?
It's true. Sure. Also, this is somewhat of an organised defence. Somewhat. Because it's Sean Dyche. But they've also got... Ashley Young versus Martinelli. I don't rate Sean Dyche, to be fair, but... Like... Spanish Sean Dyche versus Sean Dyche. So...
Nah, respect Sean Dyche, bro.
Fair enough. But Martinelli versus Ashley Young. That's a heap of shit right there.
Nah, Ashley Young will pocket Martinelli.
That fucking dribbling style of just running down the line with your head down is nothing to Ashley Young. He just puts his foot and he has the ball.
Let me just check. Martin. He is 23 years old. Wow, he's still young. First. Thought he was much older. He's been around for years. Yeah. He's 23 years old and he still dribbles like he's 18. Wow.
Yep. He still dribbles like he's a raw talent from the academy. You know, it's like Sterling. When Sterling still plays like that. Sterling still plays like he's breaking through. Like he needs time to be nurtured and stuff like that when he's pushing 40.
Thanks for that, Pep. Thanks for that. Cheers.
At least you got the
develop him once, no? You can develop him now. Okay.
That's Arsenal's problems to deal with, though. Arsenal's problems to deal with what their bench anyway.
Nah, but he's only on loan at Arsenal.
Oh yeah, to be fair, you're gonna Joy. If you find a way to sell Sterling next year, you guys need to be studied. Because I don't know how you guys sell all these players. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna want him apart from Saudi.
Nah, he doesn't want to go Saudi. That's why he went to Arsenal. He wants to stay in London. So I think, West Ham, Fulham, Brentford, one of those sides. I'm taking.
Go to Fulham,
QPR.
Man. Go QPR. I said this in the summer. You should go back. I said drop the pride and go back.
Drop the pride.
Drop the pride and go back, bro. You might as well do the homecoming, do the Kanye West homecoming, video announcement. You might as well. You can do the whole video announcement, the whole transfer announcement, Kanye West homecoming in the background, and just be like,
no, he can't go, bro. He said he did the whole thing at Arsenal of "You're going to see the best of me" when
Yeah,
it's
I
a
was about
loan
to,
move, bro.
about to see the best of me is crazy, by the way. He's
Bro,
made like 3 appearances.
I think that game that loan was supposed to be permanent. By the way, because I said
Really?
because I even said before that it was announced that he's going to go to Arsenal on loan. I said it all
Mm,
window, and then when it got announced,
you know?
and then he did that video thing of "You're going to see the best of me," I kept thinking they're going to sign him on a permanent. I expected Sterling to start off well at Arsenal, scoring like maybe against the Chelsea or United or Spurs, and Arsenal fans get gas, and then you start hearing rumors of Arsenal are going to sign him permanently in January. I expected that, but Sterling, bro, you've ruined everything, man.
But do you know what's
Fucked up
funny,
the
yeah?
hopes.
He played against Southampton and started, yeah. I didn't watch the game, but ever since that Premier League game, Arteta has not started him in a league game. So he must have been either bad in that game or just bad in training. To not start over Martinelli and Trossard is crazy. Because
Or maybe
Trossard
just
ain't that good unless he comes back from the bench.
true. Or maybe just Arteta didn't want him in the first place.
Yeah, he probably didn't. Probably didn't. It was just an Edu signing, then he left. Edu gave
Yeah,
him us and was like, peace.
that is an Edu signing.
And it was like, you used to manage him. You can have him. And then he left. Left for Forest. That's fucking mad. Arsenal's such a weird club, man. But Arsenal got to continue their streak, man. Continue their streak of these false points, man, where you perform like shits, but you score a corner. You can't score a corner against Everton. Everton. We're talking about Sean Dyche here.
What you
You
think
got to
Sean
score from
Dyche is
open play.
he's gonna out Arsenal from set pieces.
Yeah, he's gonna out Arsenal, bro.
So this is
You
what
got to,
this is the apprentice versus the master.
yeah, bro. I'm like it's like 50 cent. Arsenal, I'll give you £50 if you can score a goal from open play against Everton. If you can score from open play against Everton, you should take that as an achievement, man. Because they will only concede from open play. They don't concede from corners. Their team is tall. They've got a tall midfield. They've got Branthwaite, 6'4", and Tarkowski. We know what Tarkowski's like in the air. They've got a tall team. Leaving Calvert-Lewin and Besso when they're defending corners. One of them's going to be there. Don't get me wrong. Everton are going to score in this game because they can't score goals for shit. Only when they play against Wolves, and that's it. But you got to score from open play.
Yeah,
Decore and them, man.
they do.
Decore and James Garner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw last weekend or at the weekend. I mean, that goal from Raul Jimenez, bro, crazy, bro. That brought me back to like Wolves Raul Jimenez before his injury.
Mm.
I think he's on his way back, bro. He's quality.
Yeah,
Quality.
he's had a great season. Speaking of Wolves, big ups to Deck, who's a Wolves fan. He's obviously not in the greatest spaces right now. Poor Deck, man. Poor Deck.
Pick up, bro. What's Wolves are in good form though, no? So why is he sad?
No, Gary O'Neill should have been sacked. Like they were literally about to be sacking. They won 2 games, bro. They won 2 games in a row. They went back to be Wolves again against Everton and us. They conceded 4 against Everton. Craig Dawson scored 2 own goals. And then he lost to us 2-0. Or 2-1, sorry. They're 19th. Wolves shouldn't be 19th. Wolves shouldn't be. You have bad defenders, but Wolves shouldn't be 19th, man.
They shouldn't be. But I mean, yeah, they're gonna get rated. You know, Aiton Nuri, Cunha. Yeah, they're gonna get rated. They've got that Hwang Hee Chan guy as well.
Yeah.
They're getting rated.
Even worse now, they've got to stick with O'Neill, but we are that fucking awful. No one wants the job. Who is better? 100% down.
Oh, Jose was linked. I don't know how strong the source was. By the way, I think it's like AS Marca or something, but Jose was linked apparently. So
that's because he's Portuguese. They're still trying to run that gimmick.
Yeah, true. And also, Jose said he wants to come back to the Prem and manage a mid-table club. But like, why? Just stay in Europe, manage these like funny sounding names like Fenerbahce and just win a trophy, bro. Honestly, that's what I would just keep doing at this point.
Just stay semi-retired in the Turkish league, man. Like,
Or
it,
go manage Portugal internationally, or
mm.
I was gonna say England. No, don't manage England. Listen, come manage Nigeria or something. Come AFCON. I want to see Jose at AFCON, bro.
Do you know what?
Right.
Jose would love AFCON, you know.
Would,
He actually would. Like, he would love
would,
AFCON. That's a
would.
Mourinho tournament.
Yeah,
That's a Mourinho
bro.
tournament. Oh,
Nigeria
actually,
or Ghana or Ivory Coast, bro. Yeah,
hmm.
honestly, Jose at AFCON.
They asked a few manager, but she did that. We are back in the manager speech today because they approached everyone and said no, they don't like the self-sustainable model Wolves do.
Oh, that whole we're backing the manager talk. Okay, he's getting sacked soon then. I hate when
Yeah.
clubs do that, bro. And then just
Mm.
to sack him, it's pointless.
Yeah, because even the reports were like, the chairman's fluid in their decision. They might give him one game. It might come down to form. It's just, as Deck said, it comes down to the fact that people rejected the job because they waited too long, and nobody wants to join the a club that runs that way, underinvest in their squad. And you know what's funny? You actually scout really well at times with Cunha's and well, not even scout. Cunha was established, but like João Gomez and like getting Lamina back. That's a great signing. Like these are decent signings. You just don't buy enough. Sometimes you make stupid signings, like bringing Matt Doherty back, even though he played well against us. It's not the greatest of signings. I know, yeah, I don't know what you think about Doherty as an Irishman, but like, ain't the
Oh,
greatest.
Matt, you daughter. Listen. Back a few years ago when Jose bought, yeah, he went to Spurs under Jose. Um,
Yeah,
I think no, maybe it was under Jose. I used to, I would gas up Doherty, the Spurs fans, because it would
mm.
annoy them. But in reality, the guy's cheeks, bro, the guy, like the guy still gets called up for Ireland. Well, but maybe not anymore because like he got injured and stuff, and now Festia Basile balling up. But like the guy still gets called for Ireland. There was a point a few years ago where he was wearing the number 10 jersey for my country. The guy's ass, bro. Guy's
I hate
ass.
when defenders wear stupid numbers like number 10 and shit like that,
But
bro.
because he plays wing back and we don't play with wingers, that's what happens, bro. The guy, like, even Seamus Coleman, even though he's old, he's still good. He plays like in
Mm.
our back three, he right center back, the three. He's still doing well considering his age. But Doherty is just ass, bro. He
Mm.
can't attack, can't really beat a man with a cross, can't defend. You're a waste of
Like,
space, can't do anything. And also,
mm.
let me speak on um Brady as well.
Oh, Robbie
Robbie Brady.
Brady.
The guy
Yeah,
still plays football, bro. Listen, he's got a wand of a left foot, but he's playing
yeah.
wing back. The guy has no legs. He can't go up and down anymore. It's just a slog, bro. Play him in the forward line in the 10, where he can just pick out passes, or don't play him at all. It's an eyesore to watch my wing backs be Matt Doherty and Robbie Brady. It's an eyesore. Especially when we have quality there. You can play um, Sean O'Dowd can play there pretty well. You've got the guy at Southampton, Ryan Manning. You've got Festia
Mm.
Wasela who can play right wing back. Well, we've got
Yeah.
options. You don't have to play these ass players, bro. It's so annoying to see. It's so annoying to see.
You guys have actually got really good young players as well. Like I've always seen Ireland bring through good young players. You never fucking play them though. Like I don't understand. I
Exactly,
don't understand.
bro.
Shout out to Tony as well, by the way. Make sure you're subscribed to Tony. Big up to Tony as
Big up, bro.
always.
Big up, Tony. But yeah, we've got quality coming through. Um, like there's Jake O'Brien at Everton. Steve rates
Mm,
him. I think he's like okay. But
mm.
there's Nathan Collins at Brentford. He's basically our captain with Coleman. Um, there's I said Festia Bosele. There's Rocco Vata. He plays at I think Watford now. He was in the under 21s last year. He should get called. He was in the Ireland under 21s last year. He should get called up soon. There's
Mm.
Andrew Moran who plays at I think it's Stoke or Sunderland. He's out on loan. I think he's a Brentford. I think he's a Brighton player, and he's out on loan at Stoke or
Oh
Sunderland
no, I think it's Stoke. Yeah, yeah. I think I know which player you're
Yeah,
talking about. Actually, yeah.
yeah. He's like a 10, a creative midfielder. We have Sinclair Armstrong. Evan Ferguson,
Mm.
obviously at Brighton. There's Troy Parrott, who's at AZ Alkmaar, I think. Like, you've
Yeah.
got some talent. I'm not saying it's amazing, but you can do something with it. And obviously, that Kelleher guy at Liverpool.
Oh,
People are trying to see. People can now see that fraud, bro. Don't rate Kelleher, man. Ass.
because you was nearly like I might have been wrong about Kelleher. No, like since he went bad again.
I didn't even say no. I didn't say I might have been wrong. I gave him credit for one game against Finland where we were asked defensively and he saved us. And then he conceded 5 against England. So who cares? The
Speaking
annoying
of,
thing is sorry, I'm going on a rant. But the funny thing is that England game, I couldn't even blame him. 5 goals he conceded weren't even necessarily all his fault. So I couldn't even blame him. Bro, I was so
your
angry
head was hot that
bro.
day. Your head was hot. Bowen scored it in 1 minute. Bowen scored it. Well, Bowen scored it 1 touch.
Bro, I was so angry, especially since it was 0-0 at halftime, I think. Just fine.
Yeah.
And then that stupid second yellow from that Liam Scale, bro. That's another guy that's so overrated. So sorry. So Liam Scales, he plays for Celtic. He's so overrated, bro. He's so overrated. Just because he's got a left foot. He's not that good. He's not that good. Sorry. Because, bro, in the first half, we were actually playing well defensively. Nathan Collins was having a masterclass, as was Fessi Abasele, and then you get sent off like that, and then we just capitulate. Credit to Dara O'Shea. He's actually a better defender than I thought he was. He plays at Ipswich. He's a good defender. But, like, just, bro, I'm sick of it. Consistent underachievement. Just qualify for tournaments. It's not that hard. All I want is qualify for tournaments, man. It's not that hard, really, bro. Ireland from 10 years ago, we had a worse team talent-wise, and we were still able to compete against the likes of Germany and France in games, able to compete against them. And we had a worse talent pool than we have now. Well, I'm sorry. I'm off. I'm just tired.
Well, speaking of Irish and speaking of Kelleher, Liverpool go to Fulham. Liverpool go to Fulham away. Well, no, Liverpool have Fulham at home.
Yeah.
And are they going to show Arsenal how to beat Fulham? You reckon they're comfortable with it at Anfield?
Oh, definitely. So we have Allison back as well. So
yeah,
title's done, people. Told you all, title's done. Yeah. They're not what you think. You think it's going to be another 3-3. Yeah. Okay. Well, Allison and goal. It's done. It's done. It's done. We tried. We tried.
So done, bro. So done.
Yeah, it is.
It's the 1920 season again. All over again. It is City falling off and Liverpool running away with it.
Yeah. Bro, Klopp must be fuming right now. Well, imagine you leave and then City fall off. Bro. I'd be, bro.
Lots of Pep waiting for Klopp to fall off.
This is, bro. And how well Liverpool are doing in the Champions League. This is an easy double right now. Maybe potentially a treble, considering how with the FA Cup. Oh my god!
If they win a treble, yeah. I do you know it is because I'm lucky. I'm a West Ham fan. I don't get affected by Liverpool. I've never had an opinion on Liverpool in my life, but they are going to be unbearable to you lot, to the Man United fans especially.
Everyone. They're still in the Carabao Cup as well. Like what Klopp, genuinely, like I know they've tried to do the quad thing twice before, but you have a better chance now because City are not good in the league. You genuinely could have gone for a quad and possibly won 4. Do you know how? Oh my god! I'm angry, and I'm not even Klopp. I'm angry. You know what that does for his leg? He could have stayed this season, not even win the quad. Let's just say he does the Champions League and League double, and then you leave, and all of a sudden your legacy looks better than Pep.
Yeah.
Or yeah, bro.
But not better, but it looks sick.
Oh, sick! Yeah, it does, bro. Yeah, I'd be
That's such a
fuming, bro.
bro. A league and Champions League double after you failed to like that Real Madrid hangover that you always have and the Man City hangover you always have with the league. That would have been sick because Real Madrid are so shit in the Champions League right now as well. Like they just about beat Atalanta. I know
Yeah,
it's Real Madrid and they'll probably just about beat everyone to try and win the Champions League this season. But like,
but they
come on,
don't look
man, this
good,
would have been their chance.
bro. Klopp, man. This is you're. See, this is why you have to leave at the right time,
You should have had the crystal ball, bro. Should have had the crystal ball. You should have known this was going to happen, Klopp.
bro. I think Klopp
You must have been.
saw the squad and stuff. And was like with Arsenal as well. Arsenal have fallen off. You only have
Mm,
Chelsea, who knows if we can sustain it. Like, this is a potentially a one horse race, and
mm.
you left it. Oh my god!
Uh, that's fucking brilliant.
And the thing is, even if Slot wins it, no one can say that it's from Klopp because they're not playing the Klopp way. They're
They're
playing a
not
lot more
at
pragmatic now.
yeah.
Bro, Klopp, hey, bro, I'd be
Slot's doing a great
fuming.
job though.
I'd be
Slot's doing a
fuming.
brilliant job.
Oh, he's doing a phenomenal job. I rate him, bro. I rate
Yeah.
the fact that people. I mean, I predicted Liverpool to have a good season, to be fair, but
So
like I didn't think they'd be this good. Like because I thought a lack of a defensive midfielder would expose them, but the way
yeah.
Slot has them so like defensively rigid, the not having a DM doesn't really matter so much.
Mm. Yeah, especially when playing double pivot as well. Like it would just leave your defense on their own. He just has them better organized defensively as well. Like people were lucky that Van Dijk was playing high up the pitch most of the time. This guy, when they're playing a bit deeper, it's even worse. Even worse to play against. This guy's like so difficult to get past as it is. Now that they're sitting deeper, he doesn't even need to like do everything on his own anymore. Really, like when Canate is fit, like them two together. Oh my days! Even Joe Gomez when he like filled in for a bit, he can fill in for as long as Kanate's out, and then Kanate comes back, and then they're fine again. Jota's back for Liverpool as well. We'll see how long he can last, like without sustaining an injury, because we know what he's like. But they just managed their squad really well. Their squad's short, and they didn't even sign anyone of note. Signed Chiesa, and he's injured all the time. And Mamadashvili's running next season. So, like, just prove like it makes Arsenal look really bad, which is even better because this guy's first season. They didn't sign anyone. I don't want to hear about this inheriting a better squad nonsense. Like you have transfer windows to go out there and buy. Put pressure on your club. Put pressure on your club. It's quite simple as that. Actually, criticize your club openly instead of putting your chest out there for no reason. Deck asked Prime, do you reckon Jose would even come to Wolves?
No, because he'd have better offers than the Prem. He can go to Newcastle. I mean, he has a house in London. He could go West Ham. Would you take with him? No,
No, no.
because of the players or because of Jose.
Both, to be honest. I don't want a manager that was once great to fallen off at West Ham. That's what West Ham usually do, but I don't think he suits these players. I don't think that's what we need. I think we're done. I think we're kind of done with managers sitting back and trying to hit on a counter all the time, every game. He's got the nastiness I'd want at West Ham, but that's it. But it's not the same. It's not the same Jose. Like it's not the Jose even of like 3-4 years ago, let alone 10.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
It's just getting worse and worse, in my opinion. Shout out to Nick. He's put his score predictions in for some of the games. Yeah, I think Liverpool get over the line against Fulham. Like, listen, Fulham are having a good season. They won't take this to heart, but like, it's Liverpool away. It's Liverpool away. I know Forest won there, but cool. The odd loss against Anfield is fine. Like most of the time,
Especially
Liverpool.
with Alisson back. But then
Yeah,
again, Alisson has just come back, so
you might not put him straight
I don't
in.
know. Test him. Oh yeah, true. So if Keller is there, why not? I mean, Fulham have goals in their attack.
It was 4-3 last season as well.
Iwobi,
This fixture at Anfield.
yeah, Iwobi, Smith Rowe,
Harry Wilson.
Wilson, Nelson, Jimenez. They've got goals. Adama Traore.
Don't
Not Traore.
joke with that one. Don't joke with that one.
I mean, he can run around. He can do something. You know, he's got to step over and he can do something. You know. Decoy runs. Decoy runs. That's how Chelsea won the Champions League, bro. Stupid decoy runs.
He's got that, you know, that fake step over, then it's just a long touch off the pitch, like for a goal kick. That's the Adama Traore right there.
The Willian step over.
Bro, it's always these wingers that take the touch running outside thinking that they're going to stretch to get the cross, and it always goes off. It always goes off the pitch. Yeah. That's Adama's trademark. Maybe he can hit them on the counter in space, but it's not going anywhere.
But do you remember when he was actually good at doing that, though, a few years ago at Wolves?
Yeah,
and he wore the baby oil and stuff. What happened to that, bro? What happened to the baby oil?
Back. P. Diddy stole all of it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, okay, whatever. No, it's cool. You're not monetized anyway. It's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But on YouTube, do a review of the channel when you're trying to get monetized.
Oh, they do. I'm fucked, but it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, listen. If Lewis's channel can get monetized, anyone's channel can get monetized. I'll be real. No offense, Lewis, but come on, we know.
I accidentally got his video demonetized yesterday.
Oh, the stream.
Yeah, I got his stream demonetized yesterday because I called West Ham Central a cunt.
Oh yeah, you don't like that guy. Yeah. No. I follow him on Twitter actually.
Why?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you follow him?
I don't know, because he's a West Ham thingy, and I follow like a lot of the like big football news accounts.
Fair.
I know he's a Twitter account guy, but like
he's just a rage baiting nonce. But
he's a race baiting.
Well, rage baiting nonce.
As in he's racist.
No, it's rage baiting.
Oh, rage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he said race. I was like,
no. To be fair, he is racist as well, but that's another story. Barcelona ruined him. He was not the same player when he returned.
I don't even know why he went to Barcelona.
I forgot he went on loan there. I forgot he went on loan to Barcelona. Wolves loaned out a player to Barcelona. What the fuck was going on? Like, what was going on then? Like, Adama Traore went on loan from Wolves to Barcelona. And that doesn't even make sense in my head. Like, the joy is, Jimenez must hate playing with him, you know? Jimenez must hate the sight of him, because he's been with him at 2 clubs. Every time he sees this guy running down the line, he's like, give me the ball here. And the ball's just, it never goes to where Jimenez wants.
But that was that period of Barcelona when, like Messi left, and then they were just like signing random guys. You know, so it makes sense why they would go for. I mean, even then, I don't know. Like Barca were a mess. So
Barcelona were a mess for years. I remember when they bought Paulinho, the Tottenham player. Them kind of players there. The Brazilian midfielder.
Wait, Paulinho. Oh my god, Barca were a mess. No one speaks on that, by the way.
Yeah, Ousmane Dembele. Oh my god, I hate that guy. I hate watching him so much. I've always hated watching Ousmane Dembele. Every time in a big game, always knew he was going to fuck up the chance. It's just so... I hate wingers that just never do anything right. Every time I see them on the ball, bro, just make the right decision. Make the right decision, please. You're meant to be both-footed, and you're shit with both of them. Like, it just used to piss me off in, like, the Champions League games or the big games of Barcelona I used to watch. Just like, are you ever going to get a shot on target? But we've got other games that are quite interesting as well. This one, Nottingham Forest Villa. Forest at home. Just beat Man United. Villa back on form. Villa don't have a good record here.
Villa just won in the Champions League as well.
Yeah, against Leipzig.
I'm going to say Forest win. I think it's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to say Forest. Yeah,
a lot fresher as well. They had the full week rest. Not that really matters, but yeah, here's what it is. I think like Villa are back to how they usually are under Emery, but this will be one of them ones where it's just a blip. They'll be back next week for the next fixture, whoever else they've got next.
Yeah.
Newcastle got Leicester at home. Ruud van Nistelrooy hasn't lost in England yet. He just sneaked a draw against Brighton. Newcastle away though, even though it's not as hard as last year and the year before, because even we won there. So I've got a feeling Leicester can get something here. Might get a sneaky little draw. Newcastle have been shit.
Where's
Dog
the
shit.
game?
It's at St James's Park, but it doesn't matter. That don't
Yeah.
matter this year.
Yeah, Steve keeps talking about Newcastle. They need to sell him, or not sell him. They need to they need to get rid
This
of
is so
him.
Steve.
No, I was talking about Eddie Howe.
Just sell Eddie Howe. That's
Yeah, no,
that's
but
gonna be
yeah,
the new one.
sell Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Sell Steve. No, yeah, they need to. Leicester. Yeah, I think I want to say Leicester win. That they've done well their past 2 games with Amarim
Yeah.
and stuff, or not Amarim with
Rude.
the Rude. So yeah, I'm gonna say Leicester win. Leicester win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think draw. I think Leicester's defense is just too shit, but Ruud van Nistelrooy has he at least goes for it. Like when he needed a win, he put 2 up front. He put Vardy and Daka up front together. He put Bobby Deacon Reed on. He put Oliver Skip on to try and control the midfield a little bit. Oliver Skip control the midfield is the craziest sentence, but he did come on and make an impact.
I will say for Leicester though, like I think I rate Leicester. They've got a Premier League squad, my
Yeah,
opinion.
they do.
But
Yeah.
they can't just rely on Vardy. They need another striker to come in, and Evan Ferguson is linked. Not linked. He is linked to a loan move.
He'd be
So
perfect.
if they can get him in on loan, because they need goals is all they need really. They've got everything else.
Yeah.
They just need goals, and you can't rely on Vardy. Can't just keep playing games for them. Daka's not good. Jordan Ayew is not even a footballer.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Was he at West Ham?
No, and that was Andre Ayew. Jordan Ayew always scored against us. Bro, I hate the Ayew brothers with a passion, man.
Yeah,
I
you're
hate
just
them
like
so
Jez,
much,
bro.
man.
You're just like Jez.
Bro, even like I'm not even Ghanaian yet, but when I watch Ghana and them two on, I'm like, bruv, why are you two playing, bruv? Like they have so many better players than the Ayew brothers. Like
Oh my
not them
God.
two, man. Even more than now, they've got Fatawu. I know he's injured now, but fucking hell,
Yeah,
Fatawu,
Fatawu
Kudus,
and
and
Mavididi
Williams,
are
bro.
quality wingers.
Nico, not Nico, Naki Williams. Fucking hell.
Breaking news. Jesus. I'm trying to share my screen. Manchester City. Hey, titles back on, lads.
Oh, what's
Titles
happened?
back on. Titles back on. Bruno Guimaraes should be open to a move to Man City either in January or next summer. Titles back on.
Bro, if they get him, then like that's for me. I never ruled them out of the title race just because of the January transfer window. To be honest, that would be a big set. Do you reckon they'd sell him in? Now that we're talking about Newcastle mid-season, though.
Yeah, don't they have money problems and stuff because of PSR, that bullshit? So it's either him or Isaac.
Yeah, that is mad though. Mid-season, you need to get a replacement in, or else your season's just fucked. You're trying to hype up all the City content creators.
Listen, if we're not going to win the title, what's Waiter's Twitter account? Does he have a Twitter? Oh,
I don't
actually,
know.
I should stop sharing my screen just in case.
Let me remove.
just in case. You never know.
I've made that mistake before, by the way. Like I've actually shared my whole messages section on the stream. I had to delete the stream.
I've done that before a few times early on when I was first doing YouTube, but no one noticed. So like, I'll just quickly remove.
I was small. I was still like quite small doing it, but it's just the fact that just in case anyone says anything, you can never be too safe on the internet. You gotta be extra safe on the internet, man. It's just long day. But yeah, Leicester should get a result against Newcastle. The fake derby, Brighton versus Crystal Palace, because people always call it a derby. It's not a derby. They just don't like each other.
Why don't they
Simple as
like each other?
that. It goes back to like the 80s and shit. Like when like it was like back in the days when you like faced like FA Cup and there was like bare replays. So instead of just going to extra time after the first replay, you go to a second replay and a third replay. And they kept facing each other in the 80s. And then there was like Alan Mullery, who was Brighton's manager, versus Terry Venables as Crystal Palace manager. They became rivals. They didn't like each other anyway because they used to play with each other at Tottenham. And then I think it was Alan Mullery got coins thrown at him, or Terry Venables got coffee thrown at him in one of the games or some shit. They kept facing each other. So every time they faced each other from then, it became more of a storyline. They also faced in the playoffs. You remember Gus Poyet?
Yes.
He got sacked when he got sacked live on TV. That was around them times. Like when they faced Palace in the playoffs. That's when Palace got promoted. And they beat Watford in the final.
Oh my god. These AI memes, bro. I can't show. Can I show this?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's your channel, but like,
yeah, fuck it, do it. It's fun.
I mean, you can see it back in the backs thing. If you don't want me to share it, you just say. But can you see that? And look at the other one.
Sure, even I can't share that. Even I can't share that. Even I can't share that. Oh my god! No!
Oh my god!
Even with how far I go, I never go there.
I
never go there. That is fucking. That's an amazing image, by the way.
You know, I would say that at least the other guy dominated Europe, but just like Poch, they both lost the final in Europe. So, hey, fair enough.
Oh my fucking god!
Where was the Hold on.
Oh, I wish I had the soundboard like Lewis.
First, where was that Champions League final?
Paris? No, not Paris. Was it Istanbul?
Oh, in the Wanda Metropolitan Stadium. Oh, okay. That doesn't fit the joke I was gonna make. I was gonna say they both lost a final in Eastern Europe, so that doesn't work.
Oh my days!
Russia, yeah.
Oh my days! Fucking
hey,
hell, bro.
I can say Wanda. Wanda's a Russian sounding name. No. Anyways, moving on.
I don't know. Brighton Palace. Brighton Palace.
Brighton Palace. Brighton win 3-0.
You reckon?
Palace are shit, man.
They're so shit.
I told people this little manager bounce you want to do at Glasner. Palace shit. Losing Olise. Eze has no partner now. I told Chelsea fans, Trevor Chalobah, but he's world class and he's our best centre back, guys. He's a bomb. He's responsible for at least 3 own goals this season. Chelsea fans said that, yes.
Oh Lord, I didn't think he was that good.
He's a bro. I've been telling people that he's a bomb, bro. Terrible, bro. Just give me my pure profit, bro. Bounce. Awful centre back.
I feel sorry for Gay. He's trying to carry that defense boy. Like LaCroix, yeah. I know this is
Gay's overrated as well.
I like Mark Gay, but like my whole thing, yeah, that LaCroix guy that they signed, yeah, that man takes too long on the ball. He's given away the ball so many times. Every time I watch him, it's like he is food for the striker, bro. He is food for any of the strikers. He's getting possession. They're getting possession of him. Gay's trying to lead that defense, but Chalobah's fucking up. LaCroix's fucking up. Long day. Brighton haven't won their last 2. They lost to Fulham. Drew of Leicester. This their bounce back, you reckon, then?
Well, you're talking about, yeah, I think Brighton beat Palace.
Yeah. This game's always a draw, though.
Brighton are 5th in the Prem, by the way.
Yeah,
No one's speaking about that.
they were 3rd at one point. Wait, Brighton
The top
Brighton
4 like
7th.
a month ago.
Brighton 7th.
Okay, they're 7th now. Sorry, but still, they're doing brilliant this season.
They're 3 points behind City. They've been brilliant, to be fair.
Speaking of shambles, where's
Where's
the
this going?
table?
Where's this going?
Hold on 1 second. Oh, if Newcastle, Man United, and West Ham win, they'll go above Spurs, and Spurs will drop to 14th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so do your job, bro. Do your job.
Shout out to Omar. Every time. Shout out to Omar.
Hey, Omar. Don't lose, bro. Don't lose. You think yesterday's cooking was bad? Hey, don't lose, bro.
That moment when you're chilling in 14th.
Oh my god. Bro, the memes were too perfect, bro. The screenshot was too perfect.
You gotta understand, yeah. You gotta understand the two screenshots that I put in, yeah, were obviously the face palm, yeah, the face palm. Wait, which I'm trying to get away from it, yeah, the face palm, and the other one, yeah, were all took like 2 seconds next to each other, bro. They were all in the same motion. They were all in the same motion, bro. The memes were too perfect. I could nah. When it became 4 at the same time. Omar,
Bro,
you're not living that down, bro.
Just lean into the gimmick, bro. Listen, I lean into the Shamrock Rovers gimmick. Flawless leans into the Spurs gimmick. So,
You gotta embrace it. Gotta embrace
listen,
it.
people can't make fun of you if you make fun of yourself. So.
Exactly. And if you're a Tottenham fan, you gotta be used to making fun of yourself at this point. You gotta be used to it.
But my manager hates bald managers, so we're gonna beat Chelsea. Okay.
Fucking no. But listen, it's been great. But that's a Premier League preview. Pretty much previewed all the games. All the games are important. And yeah. Big up to Prime for joining. As always. Prime, as much as you ain't got a channel, where can people find you?
You can find me on. I'll be on Luce's channel tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be a review of the game. There'll be a watch along on Sunday on Luce's channel, probably. Yeah, I'm assuming he's not gonna go. There'll be a watch along there. There'll probably be a Q&A on Sarcasm City. I'll be part of. Casually actually doing a review of the Chelsea game. I didn't watch, but I might just join for chaos purposes because why not? Ahmed will be there, so why not? But anything else? Subscribe to Omar BYT. Subscribe to his channel, please. Subscribe to his channel. The show we did last night, I know it did not get the views it deserves. I know it didn't.
Yeah.
It was generational. Listen, I've been part of some funny streams on YouTube. That is probably the funniest.
That's been the funniest I've been a part of by far. That was too funny. I could maybe it ended up became 4 people with Omar in the background. Well, three people with Omar in the background and one just Omar. And then there's just an expressions from out of nowhere. That was just too funny. That was the best. Big up to Villa fan. I'm literally just about to. I know you said sorry, I'm literally about to end the stream, bro. So big up to yourself. But I'll be live tomorrow with Melon and Alfie at 10 people. We're gonna get Melon to explain himself because the last episode that we all did together was when Melon had that howler, that absolute howler.
Oh, when I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a week ago. Wow, that felt like forever.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
he wasn't there last week.
No, because Mena was ill last week, so we didn't get his explanation yet last week.
No.
But this week, we finally get that explanation. We finally get an explanation of
Yeah.
why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, man, I'll be watching, bro. I expect an apology. You know what it's like with me. What apology for? I expect my apology.
But listen, a lot of you didn't see what the fuck happened afterwards, so you'll get the explanation tomorrow. You'll get the explanation tomorrow. They're absolute mess.
Oh, you're not going to play the clip? Okay, yes, save it for the suspense.
No, I've been. Mena doesn't want the clip played anymore. So if you've seen it, you've seen it. You've seen it. You've seen it. Like,
oh, he doesn't want to. Oh, Bellin, you can't do that, bro. Come on, man.
But yeah, we'll be joined by Melon and Alfie tomorrow, people. We'll have the West Ham Bournemouth preview on Saturday. That'll also be at 10 p.m. And we'll have the darts are starting on Sunday. Darts is starting on Sunday, people. So it's going to be one of many streams of the darts going throughout December and early January as well. So yeah, we're going to also have that going on. But listen, people, at GVO Mics on all platforms, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.